What up, guys, and welcome to the Three Kings Live Wrestlemania predictions video. I am the final boss and the newly crowned 3KFL Wrestling Class Champion. Yeah, boo all you want, but look who is walking into WrestleMania as your champ. Shh.
Really?
Yeah, really. It's good being the champ.
on to better things. This is WrestleMania predictions video.
Yes.
Night one and night two, and your belt is on the line both nights.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, and I will be winning both nights. That's what
Let's get into it.
Yeah, so we'll kick off with the first match of night one. On the first hour, this is on ESPN. It is Division and Speed versus LA Knight and the Usos. I have selected Division and I Show Speed. Now, I was 50-50 with this because obviously Division are the tag team champs and they like to make the tag team champs lose in non-title matches or just champions lose in non-title matches. However, it's also got a celebrity in it and they do like to get celebrities to win. So I kind of outweighed the championship losses to the celebrities and so I decided to go with I Show Speed and Division.
Dan?
Oh, no, Dad, you can go next.
All right, same. I Show Speed and the Vision.
Wow.
My logic was basically the same. Which team's got the celeb? Give the celeb the win. Look, it should be a fun match. I think LA Knight should be consider himself lucky to be on the card.
Yeah.
I think, he'll really try and pull out the stops. The Usos can go when they're in the mood and motivated. Logan will do some high-flying stuff. I Show Speed will no doubt do some ridiculous.
He's been doing a lot of training
move
on YouTube. There's been a lot of videos.
I think it's a really, really fun opener, really good choice to open the show.
He's a very good athlete. He's very He could be a great wrestler tonight or on the night. Stanley?
I'm really sad, but I'm not going to be backing up my boy this time.
That's what I love to hear. I love to hear that. This is why I hide you back.
You be quiet. You don't have the Ulafala.
I don't need it. I'm the final boss, mate. This is my Ulafala. Go tell me your prediction.
You still need
predictions.
I'm keeping it.
Predictions.
Yeah, I'm not backing up my boy Jason because I'm going for the Vision and our Speed. And I think our Speed's going to pin LA Knight.
To be fair, I was thinking about it because LA Knight's like a jobber these days.
I'm not getting drawn into it. We don't need to predict to that level. I'm being...
Okay, right. Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu unsanctioned match. I've selected Drew McIntyre simply because I think he had the advantage going into last week, which means I think Jacob Fatu will get the advantage going into this week, which overall means that Drew McIntyre will win.
I've gone Drew as well. I think they need to... if he loses, I think he loses way too much momentum, having lost the belt only a little while ago. Just feels like, a big fall from grace. It's a bit of a lose-lose, really. I think Jacob could do with the win because he's clearly on the up. But on balance, I think Drew will get the win.
Yeah. Okay, Stanley?
That's going different. I think Jacob Fatu is going to win.
Alright, so we got something different finally.
I just feel like Jacob Fatu hasn't really been given that much this year, and he's getting a good WrestleMania match. So I just feel like he's going to win.
Okay. Next up, Stephanie Paquette versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Better by Stephanie Paquette is the champion. I selected Liv Morgan. Now, the Raw before WrestleMania, we had a segment with these two. Stephanie Paquette was the last one standing inside the ring. Now, for me, that's kind of the advantage going into WrestleMania, yeah? So I think Liv Morgan's going to win. That's my prediction.
I haven't seen that yet, but I've said all along since she came back that she would probably win the Rumble and go to Mania and win the title back. She's really popular. I think Stephanie Vicare's reign has been slightly underwhelming. I
Been
think she's
so
probably
bad.
better in the chase. So yeah, for me, it's a win for Liv to get the title back.
Stanley?
I've got Stephanie Vicare.
Ooh, title retention.
Because I feel like every WrestleMania, at least one champ has to retain their title.
Yeah.
There's never been a WrestleMania where one of the main 4 champions has ever lost. And normally it's the women who retain. And I just feel like Stephanie Vicare is going to beat Liv Morgan. Because I feel like, yeah.
Okay, cool. Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Now, going back to elimination predictions, when I said AJ Lee would win, I said Becky Lynch would win it back at Mania. I know you did as well, Dad. So that's why I've gone for the Big Time X. The man, Becky Lynch.
I stuck with the same premise. I think AJ, her return was always culminating at Mania, dropping it back, and then we probably won't see AJ for a while. So she's a special attraction wrestler right now. So for me, full-time wrestler Becky Lynch is going to get the title back.
Yeah, I feel like with AJ Lee, you got to keep her appearances very low, especially as you said, she's like a special attraction kind of thing wrestler. So yeah, she could be taking break very well. Yeah. Okay, Stanley.
With AJ Lee.
Retention again. Okay.
Because I feel like it's too early for her to win, and like Becky Lynch has been going for the Women's Intercontinental Championship ever since it came out.
Yeah.
She's been feuding with the people who hold it for like a year now, and I just feel like WrestleMania is just going to be the place she quits it after losing to AJ.
Okay, cool. Next up, we have the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. The Bella Twins versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria versus the Irresistible Forces. I've predicted a title change. I've gone for the Bella Twins. It's so my logic behind it is that ever since they've returned, I knew immediately they're gonna like win some gold at some point. The question was when. Now, when you're in a Fatal 4-Way match, there's a lot of possibilities of who pins who. So I think the Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax and Lash Legend, will lose, but they won't be pinned. They won't be involved in the pin. Neither will Alexa Bliss or Charlotte Flair. I just think they're too big of stars, so I think the Bella Twins will pin Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. This could set up a rivalry as well, because Bayley's kind of been like teasing like a heel turn. Possibly even Lyra. One of them will turn on the other. So yeah, I've predicted Bella Twins.
Same for me, and pretty much the same reason actually. I know that Nikki was already back, but there's no way Brie had come back without some kind of agreement that they were going to be. They said they were going after the tag titles, so they're definitely going to win it at Mania. I think there's a feeling backstage that they've still got star power. I don't think they do anymore. I think the Irresistible Forces will not take the pin because I think Lash Legend will be booked really strong in the match. I think it's a bit of a WrestleMania coming out for her. It's a shame they won't retain, but yeah, I just think the Bellas have come back to have a short run with the title.
Yes,
and it may be one of those ones where they lose it back to the Irresistible Forces on Monday Night Raw or something.
Yeah.
It could be really, really short turnaround, but they'll get that pop moment at Mania.
Yeah.
I've got different. I think Bayley and Valkyria are going to win.
Interesting. I mean, they were meant to go against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss last year to win, so
What? No, they went against Liv and Raquel.
Oh,
no, because Bayley got taken out, didn't she? And then Bex came back.
But
or was that the year before?
Yeah. No, it was
maybe that's 2 years ago.
That was last year.
Okay, yeah.
Now, I'm just saying, because I think Bayley and Valkyria are going to win, because firstly, Bayley missed the opportunity last year, so I feel like this year, they're going to give it to her because she missed it last year. So this year, she'll actually get the win. And I was like, why are they putting a tag team feud with them if she could go on against AJ.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Alright, next up, Gunther versus Seth Rollins. I've predicted Gunther solely based off the fact what happened on the Raw before WrestleMania. I would say Seth Rollins kind of got the advantage in that segment, so I think Gunther's going to win. That's my prediction.
So I've not seen any WWE TV this week yet, so I haven't got that
Busy
foresight
week.
in the usual who's strong going in is the person that loses. I think they need to keep Gunther strong because of the whole career killing storyline. The rumor is he's got Ray to take out this year
Yeah,
that he could probably do
it.
if he had a loss against Seth. But if Brock's going out at SummerSlam, potentially to Gunther, they have to keep Gunther strong. So that's my reason for giving Gunther the win.
Stanley?
I'm going to go same as you and Dad, Gunther.
Okay.
I just feel like because he's been given a favour from Paul Heyman.
Oh, yeah. That could do with the retirement of Brock Lesnar as well.
Yeah, and also taking Paul Heyman. But I think he has to start off by helping Paul Heyman by looking at Paul Heyman's least favourite person to work with. But I think Gunther's going to win. Same as Dad, I think it just has to, it just needs to keep him strong for when he retires two of the greatest wrestlers in the world this year.
Yeah, maybe not this year, but definitely of all, up there of all time. And the main event of 91, my match, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes with Pat McAfee in Randy's corner. One sec, there we go. I've selected Randy Orton. Obviously we don't know what's going to happen on SmackDown, but I just think it could lead to a key TKO versus WWE thing. But I just think Randy is going to win that 15th world title. And I don't like Cody as well, so I'd like to see him lose.
I just think the whole storyline that they've built for this
They've
just
been
falls
teasing it
apart
for years.
if Randy doesn't win. So I think Randy has to win. Plus, I'm bored of Cody.
Yeah.
So I've gone Randy as well because Cody needs to lose. No one likes him. If Randy doesn't win, then this is all rubbish.
Yeah.
And actually, I've got a little bit of a shock. I think Kevin Owens is going to return. And
Whoa, hang on. So our bonus question is, what is our surprise for night
As a
one?
tiebreaker, if of a draw. So this doesn't count unless there's a draw.
Yep. So Stanley, carry on because you're kind of getting into yours.
So my night one prediction of a surprise is KO's theme tune hits, yeah? So Cody, of course, yeah, he hits his 3 Cody crosses. KO's theme tune plays, gets distracted, KO, pedigree, because the referee's probably going to be knocked out. And then I think Randy's going to win, and that maybe there'll be a faction. Randy, Kevin Owens, and Pat McAfee.
No, I've gone very similar to you, just not with Kevin Owens. I've gone for Vince McMahon. This was heavily rumoured before Pat McAfee was announced, but I'm going to say TKO, like Team TKO will be with Vince. Will it be with Vince McMahon? I don't know, but I just think Vince McMahon will appear. Whether or not, I don't know whose side he'll be on. I mean, WrestleMania 38, he did choose Cody Rhodes, so it could be Cody's team. But yeah, I think Vince McMahon could appear at WrestleMania. That's my prediction. Dad?
Brave man, Bertie. I think we're getting some kind of TKO versus the people story. We've not done the whole corporation authority angle for a while.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it needs to be someone recognizable. So I'm thinking someone maybe like Nick Khan, something like that. So it probably won't be a physical involvement, but I think certainly someone from TKO will come out to stand alongside Randy and Pat McAfee to close the night out.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I do genuinely think there is some WWE TKO stuff going on. It just depends where they go with it, really.
Right, night 2.
Yeah, night 2. Right, Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi.
I would like to go first.
Okay, Stanley, yeah, go first.
No. I've gone for Obafemi for 2 reasons. Firstly, Brock Lesnar, he gets go home early. So it's good that this is an early match because Brock
first,
Lesnar,
yeah.
we all know, he loves to go home. And I think it'd be like a quick match, maybe some F5s, maybe some over-friendly power bombs. And then I feel like, because I think over yeah, I'm saying before 2030, he will be a face of WWE. He will be the face of WWE. But it's his first time at WrestleMania, and I feel like Brock Lesnar, if he loses it, that's going to affect him in no way. But if Oba loses, that's just going to affect him a lot.
So can I just double check? Are you going over Femi, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I've predicted Brock Lesnar. Now, over the last 3 weeks, for a few weeks, Oba Femi has been dominating over Brock Lesnar. Normally, that indicates that Brock Lesnar would win. And especially this week on Raw, the Raw before Mania, Oba Femi, I felt like got the advantage because his contract signing was after Brock Lesnar's. So I feel like we ended on a Brock Lesnar, so we're going to have a win for Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. That's my prediction.
Bertie?
Yeah?
The only reason why Brock went first is so that he could go home.
I know, but I'm just going based off what WWE usually do.
Okay.
And that is, and I'm going based off what Triple H would book. He's such an awful booker.
So, whatever the plan was, and I don't know, because I've kind of ebbed and flowed, at times I think the plan was for Brock to win. Based on the crowd reaction to Oba at the moment, if WWE have Oba lose, they've massively dropped the ball. Oba has to win, right? Has to. The guy is on the cusp of the big time. So I'm going for Oba, and I pray that WWE do not mess this up.
I mean, they could do where he just dominates him over, like before Mania and during Mania. They could do that. Right, Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee versus Rusev versus JD McDonough versus Rey Mysterio and versus the Intercontinental Champion Penta in a 6-pack ladder match. I have predicted Javon Evans. Reason being, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, Rey Mysterio, they don't need the IC belt. Okay, they don't need it. Penta could retain. However, I've gone Javon Evans, and I think this is a perfect opportunity for Javon Evans to win. He won't beat Penta in a 1v1 to protect Penta, but in a 6-pack ladder match where you've got to climb the ladder, there's no pin involved. I think it's perfect opportunity to elevate Javon Evans, given the Intercontinental Championship. So I've gone Javon Evans. Dad?
So,
or Stanley?
So this match has a bunch of 5 stars and then Rusev. JD, he's not going to win. Rusev, not going to win. Ray could win. Because what we saw, yeah, because John Cena, he won the IC belt during his retirement run.
Yeah, so but he needed it. There was a reason, because he was a Grand Slam champion. Ray doesn't need it.
But Ray can win it. Dragon Lee won't win it. So Javon, he's not going to win a title, yeah? So I think Penta's going to win. I think Penta's going to retain.
Is that what you went for, Stan?
Yeah, Penta.
No, you didn't.
He did.
Did he?
Oh, you did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, I was getting muddled up with Raya. Right. I'll keep it brief. Penta to retain. He's not had it long enough, but I think it'll be an absolute banger of a match.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have got Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. Again, we still have SmackDown to go.
Can I go first?
However, I do think Rhea Ripley is the biggest star over Jade Cargill. I just think Jade Cargill's she's been an awful. She's not champion, like world champion quality, in my opinion, wrestling ability. So yeah, I've gone for Rhea Ripley.
Okay.
Dad.
I think this is the champion that goes in that retains. I think Rhea doesn't lose a lot by losing, but she could help really make Jade a star. So if it's a really good match, if Rhea can bring the best out of Jade, it could be a half decent match. So I'm saying Jade retains.
Cool. Stanley?
Uh, now, I'll get stuff you've kept, but no way we're going to have two women retain. So I've gone, Rhea Ripley is going to win.
Right, next up we have got Tricky Williams versus Sami Zayn. I'm going to keep it brief. Trick Williams, he is the future of the business, the lemon pepper steppers, wannabe roadman with Lil Yachty or something, I don't know. But the charisma on this man is extraordinary, like levels above The Rock. Insane. So, I know, he's unknown, but that's my opinion. Trick Williams is absolutely it. He is Tricky Williams and he's going to win the US belt.
Me next.
Sorry, he does not have more charisma than Peak Rock. But anyway,
maybe. See, potential.
No, I'm next. I think Sammy was a transitional champ. Yeah. I think they sort of backed themselves into a corner because of the feud that the two guys were having, and they wanted Trick to win the US belt, and they didn't really want to do that at the expense of Carmelo and blow the feud with Sammy. So, I think transitional champ Sammy. This is Trick's coronation on the main roster with the mid-card title. Let's see how he runs with it before we give him a world title push. A win for Trick.
Yeah, okay, Dirty Dog versus the Demon Finn Balor. Now,
Stan needs to predict.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. My bad.
I'm going to go, I'm saying Trick because, well, Sammy doesn't deserve to win it.
Well, he's already got it, so he deserves to lose it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like Trick's going to win.
Okay, cool. As I was saying, Dirty Dog versus the Demon. 1 sec, let me quickly go. I'm going to keep it super simple. Dirty Dog is going to win. Well, I said Dirty Dog was going to win. However, I don't like the idea of that anymore, and I kind of want the Demon to win. It's a bit... No. I'm predicting Dirty Dog because I wrote him down. However, I've changed my mind, and I think that the Demon is going to win. But I'm predicting Dirty Dog because it's like Ethan Page all over again.
I was going to say, I've got 2 words for you, Ethan Page.
Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed, but yeah. All right. Stanley?
Hey, Bo. Hey, no champ advantages. You're not going to change, okay? Because you're
I'm not. I literally said I'm going for Dirty Dog, but I do think now that the Demon's going to win.
Now, it's been announced. Finn is going to be the Demon now. So, new character. First win. Not seen Demon Finn Balor in 2 years, I'm sure.
Yeah, to be fair, his last 2 matches he's both lost. I think he needs to win. So, yeah, but I'm annoyed. I've got Dirty Dog.
And Don, stupid. No one likes him, so he's going to lose. He is the worst Intercontinental Champion ever.
Wouldn't go that far, right, Dad?
I'm happy he lost.
I've kind of gone the other way, right? So I've written down the Demon Finn Balor because my view was they've not brought the Demon back for him to lose. However, Dom beats Cena, and if Dom is seen as a future of the company, a win against the Demon Finn Balor would massively elevate him. However, I've written down Demon Finn Balor, so that's what I'm predicting. A win for the Demon.
Dirty Dog all over again.
No, it's like I've changed my mind in the last hour and a half, but I have to stick with Finn. That's what I wrote down.
Yeah, so I'm sticking with Dirty Dog, although I do think the Demon Balor is going to win. Right, this is it now, the main event to close off night 2.
I go first for once.
Fine. All right, CM Punk, the best in the world versus Roman Reigns, the OTC. Stanley, let's hear it from you.
My rival chief, Roman Reigns.
Just tell us the prediction, Stanley. Come on, we want to hear it.
I just said it.
Roman Reigns.
OTC. Roman Reigns.
All right. Cool. I've also got Roman Reigns. On the Raw before Mania, I keep coming back to this, but this is all I have as to base on my predictions for Raw matches. I think during that segment, it was like a promo segment. CM Punk spoke the most, so I think he's got the advantage going into WrestleMania now. So I will say that Roman Reigns will win because I think CM Punk took the advantage going in. That's just what he controlled the segment, so that's why I've put him as the advantage. So yeah, Roman to win.
Yeah, Roman to win for me. I think they want to have him be on record as having held the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh yeah,
because in its current form, he's not held it. He's been without gold for quite a while, and my surprise for night 2 kind of ties into the finish anyway. So I'm saying that Roman wins the title.
Okay, cool. My night 2 surprise is that I know it's kind of already been half announced, but not really officially. But Danhausen will make some sort of appearance with John Cena. Possibly not a match necessarily. However, we are short of a match on night 2, so perhaps Danhausen could go up against someone like Kit Wilson, for example. John Cena could set out for night 2. I don't know. That's just a wild guess.
My surprise? I hate this guy so much. Danhausen will do the night 2, like telling the fans how many people bought tickets.
Oh, yeah, so like what Steve Austin did last year?
Yeah.
So Dad, what was yours again? You said it tied into rivalries.
Yeah, massive gamble here, right? Because it probably won't happen. But if they've managed to keep a lid on this, it'll be really impressive. Part of the whole TKO takeover, I'm saying that Final Boss Rock appears, helps Roman beat Punk.
I'm the Final Boss. He is not the Quick Boss.
Bertie.
Yeah.
Stop!
I'm the champ. Who are you talking to? I'll fire you again. I will fire you again.
And I've got the real belt.
Mate, I'm retaining both nights, and then I'll be winning at Revenge, and then I'll be going into Backlash, longest reigning champion of the channel's history.
Yeah?
Yeah, check it out. The Final Boss is here.
Yeah, you want to go at me? You want to go?
The Final Boss is here.
You want to go?
You're too irrelevant. You're brokey. Get out.
No, I'll come after you after. Because that's it.
I think that's the end of our vid, right?
Yeah, don't forget.
Hold still, boy.
Quickly wrap up before he gets into your studio.
Don't forget, hit that subscribe
don't forget
button.
to like,
The
subscribe,
video.
add your comments, let us know what you think, and enjoy the show.
Get out. No! I gotta go get my title back. Also, you're fired.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Bye.